Puerto Rico, officially the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, is an unincorporated territory of the United States located in the northeast Caribbean Sea. It has an area of 9,104 square kilometers. Its capital and the largest city is San Juan. Spanish and English are its official languages. Its official currency is the United States dollar. It has no land bordering countries. It has an archipelago consisting of the main island of Puerto Rico and a number of smaller islands. The name Puerto Rico, rich port, is derived from the abundant gold that the initial Spanish settlers found on the island. Slaves were imported from Africa to help with the production of cattle, sugarcane, coffee, and tobacco on the island. Two-thirds of the island was a U.S. naval base for almost 60 years. The Navy used the area extensively for bombing and military training purposes. However, after the accidental death of civilian, the area was abandoned as a Navy base and eventually became a wildlife reserve. Puerto Rico was one of Spain's last two colonies in the New World. Discovered by Columbus, Puerto Rico was first discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1493, and several invasion attempts were made by the French, Dutch, and British. During this journey, he stayed on the island for 2 days before discovery. It is notable here that Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492, 1 year before discovering Puerto Rico. Before this arrival, the archipelago was inhabited by Taino Indians who called it Borinquen. Christopher Columbus named the island San Juan Bautista for St. John the Baptist. Did you know that at one time the US planned to purchase Puerto Rico for a sum of $160 million? However, Spain refused. Puerto Rico was under Spanish treaty at the time. During the Spanish-American War, US acquired Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines under the Treaty of Paris. The cost of treaty to the US was $20 million. The country's population grew from 155,000 in 1800 to nearly 1 million in the 19th century. Change of name. The island's name was changed to Puerto Rico in 1898 by the US. However, it was changed back to Puerto Rico in 1931. Barceloneta in Puerto Rico has the biggest pharmaceutical complex in the world. The water in Barceloneta is so pure that it requires very little treatment for use in the manufacture of pharmaceutical products. Barceloneta is also known as the Pineapple City because of its extensive pineapple plantations. If you want to visit the island, also be aware that Barceloneta is famous for its blue sand beaches. A giant telescope. Puerto Rico is also home to the largest single aperture telescope ever constructed, the Arecibo Observatory. It has 40,000 aluminium panels, each measuring 3 feet by 6 feet. The telescope has been featured in some Hollywood movies, including Golden Eye, a popular installment in the James Bond film series. Sightseeing cave system. The river gives existence to a beautiful and magnificent cave system known the world over Camui. The system features more than 10 miles of caverns, 220 caves, and 17 entrances. Experts believe that there are still another 800 caves that are yet to be explored. Today, a 268-acre park is built around the cave system, providing tourists insights into some of the best natural locations in the country. A frog from the island Coqui is found only in Puerto Rico. It produces a distinct high-pitched sound, coqui, especially at night. The frog is also the unofficial national symbol of the country. Sadly, it is a threatened species now. Puerto Rico also has the only tropical rainforest in the US forest system, El Yunque, and you may be surprised to learn that this forest is free from snakes, bears, and threatening animals of any kind. A barkless dog. Interestingly, Puerto Rico is void of any naturally existing land mammals. Present-day mammals, including horses, cattle, cats, and dogs, have all been introduced to the island from elsewhere. A barkless dog once existed on the island, but it is extinct today. Holiday shoppers beware. The Plaza Las Americas Mall in San Juan is one of the most profitable malls per square foot in the world. The Bacardi Rum Factory, estimate 1862, in San Juan, is the largest rum distillery in the world, producing more than 1 lakh liters of rum every 24 hours. The distillery contributes nearly 85% of Bacardi's total rum production, and the remainder is produced from the distilleries in Mexico and India. Visitor's Paradise. An estimated 5 million people visit Puerto Rico's capital San Juan each year. Puerto Rico is considered as a country by many. However, the fact is that it is not a country in itself. It is a territory of the United States. Puerto Rico does not observe daylight saving time. Puerto Rico is a popular travel destination for tourists from around the world because of its attractive tax incentives and traditional cuisines. Out of many national holidays that Puerto Rico observe, quite a few are held on Mondays so that citizens can enjoy a long weekend. Pretty smart. San Juan has also been called one of the world's busiest cruise ship ports. Spanish influence. The island was ruled by the Spanish for nearly 400 years. Puerto Rico is overwhelmingly Spanish speaking. The US government has failed to establish English as the dominant language despite several efforts.